You know.
Awesome. What?
Go ahead.
Do I know? Is that what you said?
Go ahead. What you were saying?
No, I don't hear what you're saying.
I didn't know exactly what the fuck I was gonna say. Yeah, buddy. What I was finna say. Y'all know anything about the pineal gland?
The what?
Pineal gland.
Gland?
Pineal gland?
That's that, Yeah.
That's what the
It's
third
your
eye.
third eye. And like sensory shit. Bruh, I've like gotten to a point where, you know, like when you're like, it wasn't the right transfer, but it talked about like when you're aware of shit, like practice being aware. And ever since then, like when I'm doing something, I can literally like see myself doing it from behind.
For real.
Yeah.
Remember we were talking about that?
Yeah. Like I did that on the way.
I see myself in third person.
Yeah. And like I do that all the time. Like I was meditating outside today, and that shit was peaceful as fuck. And I did it, and like I was like, oh my god. You ready to start?
Let me swallow and I'll be ready.
That was good as fuck.
Alright, y'all. How y'all been doing? Today we'll be talking about spirituality. Alright, what's up, y'all? Today we're gonna be talking about spirituality and the misconceptions of it.
I'm Cody. Got my boy Kimar, Austin. Y'all been seeing Kimar a lot. He does pretty much almost every podcast. I think he's done every podcast actually. But yeah, and today we're gonna talk about spirituality. All three of us are very spiritual, and we're gonna talk about like shit that is misconception about it. Before we dive into the topic of spirituality, I want to let y'all know to comment down below what questions you want us to ask and what you want us to do in our next public interview, because we want to get y'all on it, and that should be fun. I wanted to start off by saying spirituality, in my definition, has nothing to do with religion. Like, God is a huge part of it, but most people think, at least for me, whenever I talk about spirituality with people, they bring up, yeah, I'm a Christian, so God, I shit like that, and I feel like to me spirituality is just so much different.
Yeah, a lot of people like look down on it, upon like it's devil's work, but it's not. It has nothing to do with it. It's like its own little corner and doing its own little thing. I haven't seen anything in the Bible talking about it's not good to meditate. I had somebody do a meditation and yoga one time with me, and he got out of it. He's like, I don't like that. It made me feel too good. He was like, it's kind of weird. I think it's like some witchcraft stuff. I was like, bro, made you feel good. Now you scared?
Whenever I think about spirituality, I think about, for one, spirituality in itself, because I don't know, I wouldn't compare it to anything, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it's more like religion is basically focusing on a higher being, but you're focusing on your inner being when you're spiritual.
Oh, shit, that's a great example. Also, bro, there's a book I read called Reality Transurfing. Tomorrow I got gigs, so Emin, stop asking. But it talks about religion and how that's been made, and also religion literally is a pendulum of energy, because which a pendulum swings back, it takes your energy, comes back stronger, it takes it again.
Yeah.
And like, it's like religion was created to, like, God wouldn't want us to like battle between each other on who's right or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's all religion is now, like, who's right.
Yeah. But let's see. When's the first time how'd you get introduced to meditating and all that?
It's weird, bro. Austin, how old were you, bro? Like 10?
I don't know.
I don't remember how old we were. I think we were like 10, 11, 12, something around there. And we had a friend that lived next to us, and he was a little older than us, but it was crazy because we were in a back row one day, and he told us to sit down. He was like, have you ever heard about meditating? And we're like, no, what the fuck is that? And then he said to put our hands in the wall and like focus on the nature and like getting the energy from the nature. And I thought it was the dumbest shit ever, because like, it just sounded retarded. But then, come to find out, when I was 15, that's when I started meditating. And then ever since then, I literally like am in tune with nature and myself now, and like he's not dumbing off for that shit. And that shit is crazy.
You know what level he probably on right now? Since you like that.
Yeah, he's like a badass kid. He like rob shit. What about you, bro?
Oh, I started like. My mom was on that stuff before I was born, so I was kind of brought into it. It was not before, like kind of right when I was being born. That's when she was like got into it, and then she was like, maybe around elementary school days. That's when she took us to yoga classes, took us around like people that do it. Like that's all we were around, like people that meditate, talk about auras and the inner chakras and all that stuff. I was meditating at a young age. My mom used to wake me up to meditation music. I swear to God. She used to wake me. She used to have it on the computer with the big squiggly lines. It'd be meditation music. I'd be like, oh my God.
It's low-key a good ass feeling, dude.
Yeah, but I didn't know what it was. I was just like, oh my God, it's so annoying. I was like, I don't want to wake up to this. It'd be like somebody in the background be like, I don't know how to explain it. I forgot how it went.
But was it like a guided meditation?
No, it was like, sometimes they'll have somebody singing, but it was also meditation music. But sometimes it was just noise. Yeah. But, I mean, that's when I started. I mean, I fell off for a couple of years. Yeah, and then got back on it.
Was that like high school?
No, I fell off like middle school, came back high school. The reason I stopped is because I guess, I don't know, my mom stopped. She got busy, so she stopped paying attention to her stuff. We ate healthy, like really healthy. Like we basically ate vegan for one point in my life. But then we could fluctuate. We would go for like vegan, vegetarian, fluctuate, like back and forth.
We look at that. I went through a phase where I eat pork. Like me and Noah.
I still don't eat pork.
For real?
Yeah, I stopped eating pork when I was like 7.
Is it just like toxins, like that shit?
It got parasites and all that stuff.
Yeah, like pigs don't sweat or some shit like that.
Bro, this man Noah tried to tell me he don't eat pork. The next day I went to his house and he grabbed a sandwich. I was like, what's on the sandwich? He's like, I think ham. I was like, come on.
Bro, no, like me and him literally did that for a while, like a month, where we didn't eat pork because that was like really the peak of our like trending spirituality. Like me and him literally stopped eating pork. And I remember we were doing yoga one time, and some like random ass lady came up to him and gave him an RV sandwich, and it had like ham and bacon on it. We said, fuck it, bro.
Hey, bro, shout out to NLE Chopper. You woke.
But yeah, a lot of my current friends don't really know that I'm on that stuff, you know. Only they really know.
I didn't know, bro. Like, bro, one time, I think it was at our house. We were like sitting in the kitchen. It was me, him, and Noah, I think. And like he started telling us about how he would suck energy and shit out of his mom. Like,
oh yeah.
Like, negative energy. Were you there?
Yeah, I literally would see negative energy, and I would be like, and hold it in, and I would move it somewhere else. I didn't know what the freak. It was an instinct, but I couldn't stop doing it. It was like, I don't know. I was just kind of cleaning everybody. I know if I didn't do it, I feel like bad things would happen.
I don't care. Like I literally did not think you knew anything about like meditation and all that until
like
that's when you opened up about it, and then ever since then you be telling me about.
Bro, now he's like. My spirit, like he's like that spiritual friend that you go to.
Yeah, especially when we did that meditation circle, bro.
Hey, I found out what y'all saw. It's my aura, but I focused it and made it expand. That's why y'all could see it. And then y'all focused y'all aura.
So when you were like glitching.
You said you saw something on me.
Yeah, I saw you were warped. You were warping.
Yeah,
like fire.
You know how like fire. You know how fire. You see heat on the ground.
No.
I'm doing more research on that, but basically you focus your aura or energy into your eyes so you can see it, and I was focusing it. I closed my eyes and I was focusing it outside of my body. That's why you can see it.
Yeah. I didn't even know, bro. Like that was crazy. What was crazy to me about that was he opened his eyes and told me he saw the same thing.
Yeah, that was like whoa.
Yeah, I was like,
bro, do you remember? Like it was basically the same scenario. We were like, bro, is he looking at us? Cause He looked like he was looking at it.
It looked like my eyes were open.
Yeah.
I swear, I
looked
could
like you were staring at his bit.
bro, I could see the whole room with my eyes closed.
Like I was like literally like Cody was just sitting there, and like I was just like looking at it close to phone, like eyes open, bro.
Wait, why? Like, was he looking?
Yeah, like it looked like he was looking at me. I couldn't tell. It was dark.
Kind of like his head.
I mean, I would open every now and
Yeah,
then,
like-
but I could still see the room with my eyes closed.
Like both of y'all were just like this, cause it was like after what 30 minutes, man.
Oh my god, bro, that shit went by so fast though.
I know.
Like, I was
so
just,
fast.
I was just staring at Kevon, bro. I couldn't tell if he was looking at me or not. Loki kind of freaked out.
Also, I do want to mention, yes, hippies are spiritual, I guess, but this has nothing to do with us being hippies, bro. Like, we're literally normal kids who just happen to see a bigger light, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just so much more aware.
Hippies is the old version. That's like
Yeah.
that 70s stuff. I mean, you don't have to be a hippie to be spiritual. You can be normal, modern, and still be spiritual.
I feel like that's a stigma behind it. Like,
Yeah.
people think that you're weird if you're, like, it's normal, like, like we meditate and shit.
Did you know that in Buddhism, the dot is meant to signify they know their pineal glands there?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dang, I pushed.
Like, for some reason, I think you guys, like, legit gift.
Yeah, I think you did straight up chosen one.
But yeah, I've been trying to. It's kind of weird, but I've been trying to how to manifest my aura into some other things. 'Cause I was watching shows and stuff, and it kept on like I'm peeping stuff. They've been talking about aura and stuff. I was like, okay, well, I mean, if it's that easy, let me make it like see if I can, because I can see auras if I concentrate. Like I can see my aura around me.
Yeah.
Like you don't ever look at your hand and you see like an outlining
Yeah.
around it.
Yeah.
That's your pineal gland trying to see your aura because it's not trained. It lost its way on how to see it fully.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I want to make it bigger and like see if I can make it do stuff. You know?
You know what's crazy?
What?
The chapter I just read talked about that shit.
About what?
About because we're like humans and like we're stigmatized and all that shit.
Mhm.
Because there's a stigma that you're weird if you like meditate and all that.
Mhm.
But when you're a kid, you can see all that
Yeah.
because you're not affected
Yeah.
by any of that.
That's why I said I could see all this energy and
Yeah.
stuff when I was
You
younger.
told me when a kid crying saying there's something in his room, there's probably something in his room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like we're like
Next time a kid tells me that, I'm gonna be scared because I know what's up.
Like, we're so stigmatized that we blind ourselves. Like we, I guess, like genuinely don't believe inside of us that we can see it, but we really can't. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And like,
That's a crazy exception.
funny thing is, my mom used to have sleeping spells. Remember I told you that?
Huh?
And my mom used to have sleeping
Oh,
spells.
she can sleep for like
Yeah,
days?
yeah, before I was born. But whenever she was pregnant, she said whenever after I was born and during she was pregnant with me, she said that when she went on her sleeping spells, she would feel like she's sucking in information. Like when she was asleep, it was just drawn to her like a sponge, and then whenever she come out of the sleeping spell, she would regurgitate information she already knew. Like it was like super power, baby.
Yeah. I've noticed that too. Like the book also talks about when you meditate, like you can get all the information you need from yourself usually.
Mhm.
And when I meditate, like I would take a real life example. So I always like drawing video ideas. Like I was like, what should I do? And then I meditated on video ideas, and then I wrote down like I came up with to create a video idea, and literally like right after that I had like 3 dope ass video ideas, bro.
Like I say, like when you first start, like if you think it's weird, try it and be serious when you do it. Don't be like goofy, like I don't see nothing. Like you just gotta like basically,
So I was thinking about
Yeah, just try by
yeah,
yourself.
just go in your head, go in your thoughts, and just block everything else out, and then see what you see in your head, basically,
shit.
and just like concentrate, and like I don't know, don't fall asleep though. I'll be falling asleep. I'll be trying to fall asleep. I wake up like where the freak hell am I?
Man, you low key,
I fall asleep all the
you
time.
low key meditate as an excuse to close your eyes. And low key go to sleep.
Is that in the morning I do, bro? I'm meditating on bed.
Yeah, and then you'll start seeing stuff and start getting information. You be like, okay, this is
I
weird.
also saw an eagle like the other
Yeah,
day.
he told me. He texted me. You scared me because I paused to block this out.
But no, like, this is part of my mind. I was introduced to spirituality. I feel like it was literally like the higher power like brought it to me, bro. Because it was after I was a big ass simp, link to the video, I was a huge simp, and then literally like got in such a like stupid ass depression. You guys are awesome, bro. I lay in my bed.
Only you all pissed off all the time at him. Like, you know how like a lot of like people who are depressed, like they kind of want you to be like, man, you good, but for us, we were just mad as everything, bro. You
No, I literally didn't want that, but like I hate when y'all ask me that, but like I still just wanted to be in my bed. Oh, it was weird, bro. And then all of a sudden, Lakayzie came along, and then he made some meditation, and then I tried it because he said it so casually, bro. Like he was like, yeah, I just started to meditate, you know, and working on my SMA. So then I tried it. It was really cool. At first I did it.
And that's probably when it was being successful.
Yeah, no. At first, like I meditated literally to feel good, not like spirituality. But then spirituality came along. I don't even know how that came along. And then I started to notice shit, be aware within myself, and that's when I really started to think for myself. You know, about like my career, college, all that stuff, and like literally who I was. And then also I started to realize all that like woke stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever I started being spiritual,
Yeah.
my entire view of the world like changed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, your view's always been changed.
Yeah.
So like you probably don't really know.
Yeah.
Like you've always been woke and stuff, but I haven't. Like I used to think people like you were like dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how that flipped. And like all the like pedophiling and shit like that.
The what?
The pedophiling and the
Oh yeah. A lot of stuff.
like lizard people, shit like that.
It's deeper than you think. Like imagine watching a TV show, and we're the TV show, but it's actually a act. Like cut, and go back to the real world. Like it's deeper than like it's not.
Yeah.
People be trying to have the American dream. It's not that. It's deeper than that. It's like I don't know how to explain it. You only see it, but
I
can't
think
explain
the
it.
way to explain it would be there. For one, a movie is you like.
People,
For example, these like dark ass movies. How does somebody create the idea for that movie?
yeah, they're woke, and they're either giving like telling us something, or they're either trying to hide something from us. Either way.
Yeah. And I think this is the second one. Like I think Hollywood, like that's full of pedophiles, full of devil worshippers, all that stuff.
Did you know they try to make the word conspiracy a conspiracy itself?
Really?
They turned it into a. They
turned wokeness into they literally like created conspiracy.
Yeah, anytime they made conspiracy because
it has a bad stigma.
Yeah,
like,
to make it a bad stigma, to make anything that is a conspiracy bad. But everybody see one day. Everybody will be
yeah.
one day.
And all these movies, bro.
Yeah.
Like you know, from a normal like view, like it's just a movie.
Mm.
But really, what it could be is they're a cover up. So like a movie about really scary movies in general, like The Conjuring. Like although most people like know that shit is real.
Yeah.
For the people that don't think it's real, that gives them even more reason because it's a movie.
Yeah.
But really, it's making you not think of it so serious.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, make you like it's just a movie.
Yeah, and then like when it happens in real life,
yeah, you
won't think anything.
You're like, it's a movie. Why is this happening? Yeah, it's like that. But like, have you ever people are energy. You're in, like whatever you call a soul, your being, your inner self. Yeah. It's energy. It's basically energy. It's not ATP or nothing. It's actually energy. It's like a vibrating like substance, and like no matter what it is, you can't get rid of energy. It's always transferred over to something else, or you just can't get it. Can never go away. So when you die, you can't say like.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Reincarnation? To some, I believe it's possible.
Yeah, like lately I've been kind of like the reason why I brought up is because a chapter I read in Reality Transfer is about. You ever watch like YouTube videos where people that lived their past life they talk about like what happened?
Yeah.
There was in the book. There's something about how there's a lot of people that remember that they lived before, and
I had dreams where I thought I was in my past life before.
Really?
Yeah. But I can never tell. You never know.
Yeah.
It's nothing to confirm that.
You know what's a crazy thought? Right now, right now we could be in a past life of another life that we in this life we will never remember.
Yeah, we never remember. I always think about what if I can just unlock it all.
But what if the people that do remember were the people that found spirituality and woke
Yeah.
and told their next self that they're gonna remember?
Yeah.
So what if we remember? If it's real?
I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be like, my mom, my sister, everybody, my friends. Because if I remember, I'm gonna be like I'm either like imagine you live so many lives and you remember every single one. That's basically immortality, and you basically like see everybody, your loved ones die. You get new ones and they die. You just keep on. Imagine, remember that. I don't kind of wish that on nobody though.
Yeah.
You know, like you just keep on seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Like you like. Imagine me remember my mom from the other past life. I'm like, I get sad because I don't have her anymore. Like all this other stuff that
I
happened.
don't know. I feel like the feelings are kind of because you know it's past.
Yeah, but you would come numb. Like you wouldn't even care about anything anymore. Like you could probably just kill yourself and be like, I'm just gonna go in the next life.
like you like have your mom die or something.
Yeah,
like,
you like,
I mean, I'll have another one.
Yeah, that's how you get numb to a lot of things.
Yeah.
That was not a good thing.
I don't know. Like, have you also noticed that the more spiritual we become, I guess, or the more you bring attention to your own spirituality, the more you like are exposed to it.
Yeah.
Like I always see things that are woke and spiritual.
Yeah.
And all that shit, like social media, all that.
Yeah. Yeah. You would think they would censor that stuff to make it to where you can't see it.
Yeah.
But it gets our way. But that also makes me think maybe it's a screen from real stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would they give it to me?
That's why I question everything.
Yeah, of course.
I even question spirituality. I question all of that. And it sucks to question all that because you have no anchor point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You just gotta go off how you feel.
At least you're not attaching yourself to pendulums that can control you.
Yeah.
We can take a yacht, PJ, or a spaceship, get away, yeah, you know what I'm on. She wanna beach house that look like a mansion, lay away, yeah, she wanna go dumb.